Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well on this wonderful, wonderful Labor Day. I was gonna do something this weekend, but it turned out that my course, my university course, won't put out their course materials until tomorrow because um, who would want to use the long weekend before um, the class starts to get ahead on some readings. So I didn't wind up doing that, and instead I decided to do something productive, more productive with my time. And I started playing Magic the Gathering Arena because I haven't played Magic in a long time. And Magic the Gathering Online is like the most autistic. Like the cards on Magic the Gathering Online are as expensive as the IRL ones. So I mean, figure that one out. So we're gonna do game's actually pretty good. It is very much a pay. I don't even know how you would do this as like a freemium game even. But I mean, it is Magic the Gathering, so I can kind of get that. But it is what it is. So we're gonna start off by doing a couple rounds, and then we'll get into, and I'm gonna do a premier draft. I tried a premier draft this morning, and I got completely felted, but we'll see. So let's try Explorer format. I'm not really sure what the difference is between Explorer format and historic format, but as they say, variety is the spice of life. So I'm using a vampire deck. Um, I think it's actually pretty good. I've been winning a majority of my games, so I think I'm gonna mulligan. That's not very good. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan down to five. That's not good either, but I'll just have to go with it. I'll put Final of Eternity. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's really good actually. It's very cost effective for the amount. Two abilities for one mana is always good. Especially Lifelink and Haste are both pretty good. Okay, so play that. It's too bad I didn't draw any of my low cost vampires this time. So let's see here. Dust Okay, I'll take the damage. My turn. Let's see here. We're going to cast that. And then I think I'm going to play. Um, hmm, Maybe I'll play Marauding Blood Priest first. Thoughts on Kiwi Farms and Kerfuffles? Kerfuffles, or however you pronounce it? I don't really know too much about it. I mean, Kiwi Farms was always going to go down sooner or later. It's not exactly the way champ. I was expecting it to go down, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, combat, no attacks, and oh, I guess I just really wasn't paying attention there. Okay, well, I'll just end my turn. Okay. Looks like he's shooting it with something. Uh, no, he didn't shoot it with anything. Okay, that's cool. All right, so what should I play? I could play Champion of Dusk and draw some stuff. I think I'll go with that for the moment. So that's draw three cards and lose three life. Uh, Once again, I don't really see any point in attacking at the moment. That's the nice. Oh no, wait, he doesn't have Death Touch. What am I? I'm. like high or something. I'm obviously not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, destroy target creature, planeswalker. Okay, let's see here. Resolve. I'm gonna cast a couple more vampires, and I think I'm going to attack with Champion of Dusk. Actually, I'll attack with both of them. Why not? I do have Battle Rage Blessing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this person's substantially harder than the last couple I've been playing against recently. So, okay. I guess I lose one of my vampires of the Dire Moon. That's okay, though. I'm not sure what kind of deck he's using. It looks a little bit similar to mine, but not that different. I'm just going to draw some cards in response. Okay, I'll just take that. Things look pretty bad at the moment, but I still have a chance. Okay, so that is... Do I have enough for both? Yep, I'll cast a Sanctum Seeker, and I'll cast Arterial Flow. Sanctum Seeker is really good. Whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, which is quite a bit, actually. So now we're actually going to see my deck do something, because I kind of didn't get the best draw. So we're going to attack. So Marauding Blight Priest is whenever I gain life, opponent loses 1 life. So basically all that stuff triggered, so he just lost a fuck ton of life. And I gained some again. So he kind of has to deal with me sooner rather than later, or he's kind of fucked. Let's see, equal to number plus... Okay, Cursive Leeches is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Let's see. All right. I have Battle Rage Blessing, so if he blocks any of these, I should be fine. Okay, next to blockers. So gains Death Touch and Indestructible, which I think is pretty good, actually. So I'm going to give him that, and that will kill his big creature. And he's indestructible, so he doesn't die. So yeah, I think that's going pretty good. This isn't like the best game I've had so far, but it's not going bad. Unless he draws something like big or has some removal, I'm probably going to win this one. Curse of Leeches is annoying. Oh, no, he drew something big. Damn it. Well, he drew removal, so... Okay. Fortunately, I drew a draw card. Let me see. Come on, big money. Big money. No, I basically drew a nothing burger. Okay, well, I can still attack at least. This is always kind of the fun part of it, where we start to oh, okay, that's actually a tricky one. I'll sacrifice... I guess I'll sacrifice Vampire of the Dire Moon. And I draw nothing. So I'm just going to attack. Yeah, so we're basically both top decking at this point in time. So in Magic, top decking is when neither person really has any cards left, and it's just whoever is gets. It's just based on whatever you have on, well, literally on top of your deck. Okay, so I'm gonna concede because he gained a bunch of life back, and there's really nothing I can do. So I think how it works in this is you gain points for winning, but you don't lose points for losing, which is kind of nice. So that kind of sucked, but let's try again. Yes, we can. In the words of the late great President Obama, yes, we can. That was like the worst matchup I could kind of come up against. Another black deck. Generally speaking, in Magic, I normally play black or green. I just kind of find black to be very flexible. I think it is generally regarded as the most flexible color. It's just that the idea is it does stuff, but it also it does pretty much everything, but it also hurts you in the process. I think is the idea behind black. So this is a pretty good thing. So basically, the premise of um, the vampire deck is it's supposed to be a very tempo based deck. So I don't really have too many large creatures or big spells in this. The idea is ideally I'll be able to play something on each turn from the beginning of the game onward. Trample haste. I haven't watched Rings of Power, and I don't really want to watch Rings of Power, to be perfectly honest. Um, so, yeah. I don't really like. Maybe I'll do like a fundraiser, and I'll say, if people want me, if people give me $100, I'll watch Rings of Power. I'll watch Rings of Power. Maybe I'll like and record commentary to it, and I'll do that on something. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Marauding Blight Priest. I got a much better hand this time than I did in the previous game, so I'm just gonna attack with him. And is he gonna block? Nope. So because of life link, I gain 2 life, and then that triggers, and she loses another life. So the idea here is all of these abilities trigger separately, and they just kind of stack on top of each other. I regard both of these as being really, really good cards. Let's see here. Destroy target creature. The fact that he had to use removal on like a 2 mana basic creature is generally a good sign. So I'm going to cast Bloodthirsty Aerialist, and I think I'll attack. Yeah, because it has Death Touch, he basically has to. It can just kill anything it comes into contact with. So Bloodthirsty Aerialist is also pretty good. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And I gain a lot of life because of the way this deck is structured. So that's good. Okay, so we're going to play that. I'm going to cast an Arterial Flow. Arterial Flow is really good. Discard 2 cards, loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. So they discard 2 cards, but it triggers this and triggers that. So that's good. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Yeah, see, that triggers. I think I just won't attack because I had some removal in this deck. It's kind of in a similar situation to the one he was in, where he can't really attack or where I can't really attack or defend without having to worry about running into that thing. I should probably get a couple of those for this deck, but Demonic Embrace. Creature. I guess. Unless I'm misreading it, I might as well. Yeah, so I'll trade with that. So that gave me a card advantage. Alright, so we will cast Sanctum Seeker, and I'm going to attack. And because that's a vampire, Sanctum Seeker's ability, whenever a vampire attacks, you gain 1 life, and they lose 1 life, activates, and then that activates Marauding Blight Priest. So she is top decking now. I think she only has 2 cards in her hand. So I'm going to cast Arterial Flow, and I believe that will, yeah, discard. I think that got rid of what was left in her hand. So, and then like I said, that stuff all triggers, and now she's down to 1. So unless she can kill Sanctum Seeker this turn, yeah, I'll win by default. So there we go. I won a match. I only have the 1 deck, because decks are expensive to build in this game. So most of this game is very like recent stuff. I forget what the oldest one is. There's a couple like older sets they brought back, but because none of the sets are that familiar to me, I just decided to go with vampires because it was something I was familiar back when like Innistrad and Zendikar were a thing. I stopped playing around New Phyrexia. So, let's see here. Maybe after this or after one more game, I'll... Okay, that's good. I will get into Standard. Or, I mean, whatever it's called. Draft. Opponent's turn. Okay, okay, I can't play anything, so I'll just attack. I like vampires combine a lot of my favorite things. They're very synergistic. They're very creature heavy. I don't know. I just enjoy them. Okay, and I will cast Marauding Blood Priest and attack. So yeah, once again, those 2 trigger. I'm not doing a ton of damage to her, but I'm doing a couple. The only Planeswalker I have in this deck is Sorin. I'm not the biggest fan of Planeswalkers in general, but he fits very well in this deck. What's this? Deal 3 damage to any target and gain 3 life. You know what I might do? Nah. I gotta get rid of that, so I think I'm gonna attack. And I'll see if he decides to block or not. Something I'm always really bad at is I always forget that you should be playing most of your stuff on main phase 2 if it's not going to be directly relevant to combat. So I'm trying to think what to play next. Maybe I'll play Sorin next turn. If I don't draw any mana. Destroy all creatures. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so play Sorin. I think I'll activate his stronger ability so I can put Sanctum Seeker into the field. And then I'll play Arterial Throw next. Arterial Flow next turn. Because she doesn't, I think, have that many cards in her hand. So... Because I find with discards, you want to... It's sometimes good if you wait till they play a couple. Oh, okay. So just gives up. It's a victory for me. Because I'm a Chad. And that's just the way that these things work. All right. So we're going to go into... what's it called now? I want to play Limited. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what Limited is, Limited's a really good way if you want to get into Magic. So basically what Limited is everybody buys 3 packs. You open a pack, you take 1 card out of it, and then you pass it to the next person. And you do that until the pack is exhausted, and then you do the next one. And then people play against each other. The nice thing about this is there's a degree of kind of equality to it because everybody's spending the exact same amount of money. They have access to the exact same card pool. And the best part is you get to keep all the cards afterwards. So even if you just suck, it's a really good way because you're picking from like 7 or 8 people with packs. So some people like who are assholes who do this just grab the rares out of all the packs and don't worry about trying to construct an actual deck. I'm just going to use the washroom because this will be a while. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go with, I think it's Premier is the main one. Okay, select 1 card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, so we're going to pay. Unfortunately, you have to pay for this one. It's not like random play. But I mean, that makes sense because you're going to keep all the cards afterwards. So fortunately, it's generally not very long for this thing to go. Okay, let's see here. All right, nobody's messaging me. Waiting for others. Even online in Magic the Gathering Arena, you're still eternally alone. Okay, waiting for others. Okay. All right. So we'll see what I decide to go with. Generally speaking, in Limited, what I often will do is just pick whatever the first big card is that I come across and then build my deck around it. So we have Primordial Warden. We have an Angel. So I think I'll go with this, and I'll go for a green-black deck. I think would be good. My two favorite colors. I've never really had a good green-black deck. Despite them being my two favorite colors, I just never seem to go with it. Braid's Fight for Return. Um, Aggressive Sabotage. Splatter Goblin. With flying. Oh, okay. Or creature with flying. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see here. Removal is always really good in limited because, well, it's limited and you don't always have that much to work with. Colossal Growth. I'll take that. Combat Tricks are always good in limited. Let's see what else we got. All right. Urborg Repression. Repossession. I'll just go with that simply because it's a dual color spell. So that's pretty good. If the spell was kicked, return another permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so basically bring two stuff back to your hand. All right. All right, they're taking a really long time on this one. Writhing Necromass isn't that good, but I just think it's cool because it's a giant zombie with Death Touch. That thing looks kind of cool. Colossal Wings, Colossal Growth. Wow, they're taking forever to pass the draft pack on this one. I know some games I've played, the person, like, so the strategy some people have in this game is at the beginning of the game to just run out the clock and take the maximum amount of time for every move until the other person just gets bored and leaves. And that's how they get wins, which is interesting. Okay, Shadowrite Priest, Colossal Growth. Sacrifice a creature, you gain one life and draw a card. Shadow Prophecy. I'll just grab him because he's a rare, and I'm gonna do rare hunting and be an asshole. I'll take that. Cult Conscript. I'll take him. Regeneration's pretty good in limited. Alright. Bog Badger. Captain's Call. I'll take Gaia's Might. Which is not very good. I don't know. I remember that's something I think that was back from Invasion initially. But target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each basic land type you control. So I think like one of the most basic ones. What was the most basic one? I think Giant Growth was like 1 mana for +3/+3. So I don't know realistically when you're gonna have more than 3 lands. Especially like, I don't know, maybe it's like enough to surprise somebody or something with. This is not bad so far though. I'm doing pretty good with getting these guys together. Shadowrite Priest. That's actually not a bad ability. I never really know what to think about when you have cards that have a really good ability but they have very low power and toughness. Oh, let's see. Kicker. I guess we'll take Smash the Dust. Actually, to be honest, that's really good. A card that's good flexibility. Like destroying an artifact is always good. One damage to each creature your opponent controls is also always good. I don't know why they put in druids. Okay, let's see here. Tail swipe. Tempting to grab that, but I'm not going to be a rare guy. I'm just going to take tail swipe, I think. That looks pretty good. Okay. Monstrous Warleech. The highest among cards in your graveyard. It's a tricky one. I think I'll... Oh no, Llanowar Stalker. I'll take Bone Splinters. As I said, removal is always really good. Strength of the Coalition, Love Song of Night and Day, Legendary Creature, Stall for Time. I'll take Urborg Repression. Oh, okay, let's see here what's next on the list. Toxic Abomination, Tribute to Urborg, Barkweave. I'll take another Broken Wings, I guess. Like I said, you can never have too much removal. Blight Pile. I guess I'll take Crystal Grotto. It's not that useful, but I don't know what else really to take. At least I'm getting some decent cards out of this, I think. I think the deck I'm building should be okay. I'm getting a fair amount of stuff that goes together, which is good. Card Living Legacy. I really shouldn't do this because this is super sleazy, but I'm just going to grab Karn, even though he really has no business being in a deck. So, in this deck, I'll justify it as I'm taking him so someone else won't take him. Destroy Evil. There's not really much in the way of black stuff to take. I'll just grab the... I guess I'll grab that then. Reach. Tree Folk. I'll take Cult Conscript. Let's see. Bone Fracture or Bone Splitter. I'll take for... Oh no. Well, that's tricky. I'll take Phyrexian Warhorse, I guess. Bloatfly Swarm. And that. Okay, so I'm actually not doing too bad in terms... Like I said, I'm actually getting a decent range of cards that, like, go together. So I should be able to build a pretty decent one. Let's see. I'll take Evolved Sleeper, because it's black. Hopefully I'll be able to put together a black-white Cleric deck at some point after this. That would be cool. I also kind of want to make a green mana ramp deck. So maybe I'll do like a green-black mana ramp deck. I don't know, black's just my favorite color in Magic. I just find it the most flexible. I wonder what that says about you. in terms of like your strategery. Your opponents can't gain life. Knight of Dusk Shadow. So I could take the dual land. I'm going to take the knight because he looks like a decent creature. Or is that a girl? That might be a girl. I'm not sure. Flash. I'm just going to grab that because it's black and green. And I'm assuming if it's black and green, it probably belongs in this deck. Actually, that ability is not very good. Oh well. I need to do a shaman deck at some point. Let's see here. I will take. That's actually a pretty good ability. I think I'll take that. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a +1/+1. When it dies, distribute counters among any number of target creatures, where X is the number. Okay, that seems pretty good. Search your library for a basic land card. Yeah, that seems okay. I'll take that. Any type of mana search is always good. I used quite a bit of that in my. I wish I could build some of my IRL decks. So, like my IRL decks, my main one was mono black control. But then I also had a samurai deck, which sucked. I had a green blue mana ramp deck with massive that focused on massive creatures. I also had what else did I have? Academy Lore Master. I'll take. Okay, take that. Choking Miasma. Meteorite. I'll grab Bog Badger, I guess. I guess I'll take Vanquisher Axe. It's funny because in Mirrodin that was called Bone Splitter, and it actually wasn't that bad. Or no, it wasn't in Mirrodin. It was in what was it called? Darksteel. I think no, was it? It might have been Mirrodin. Yeah, no, Mirrodin was when they introduced equipment. Darksteel was when they introduced modular. I don't know if anyone's old enough to remember when they came up with the horrible, horrible idea of introducing modular. Because, like, Mirrodin was, like, the first set where they had to... Well, they just had to ban so much stuff in Mirrodin. Because it was just It was just ridiculous what you could do with Arcbound Ravager and Arcbound Crusher and all that kind of stuff. I guess I'll take that. Okay. So there we go. Let's build ourselves a deck. So I don't think I have enough clerics to do. Why is Cult Conscript not a cleric? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so Urborg Repression, return creature card from your graveyard to your hand. You gain 2 life. Okay, that should be fine. I'm going to take out Gaia's Might. That has no business being in there because it's not black or green. Okay. Okay, I'll leave Haunted Mire. That's fine. Argavian Phoenix. Even though, like, Karn should be good, he's not in this deck because this is not an artifact deck. Battlefly Swarm, that's not bad. Bone Splitters, Cold Conscript, Evolved Sleeper. Uh, Night of Dusk Shadow, Toxic Abomination. Okay, okay, let's just go through these and see if these are good enough to be in here. Battlefly Swarm isn't terrible. It does have Death Touch, which is good in this format. It's probably not good enough to go in, though. So we'll get rid of that. I'll leave at least 2 Bone Splitters in because that's good. Cult Conscript. Uh, he's probably alright. Evolved Sleeper's good. Tailswipe's good. Phyrexian Vivisector. I'm gonna have to take out Shadowrite Priest because I don't have enough clerics to make it worthwhile. Toxic Abomination's probably okay. Writhing Necromass is okay just because I have a lot of that stuff. That's too expensive and not good enough. Barkweave Crusher. Phyrexian Warhorse I don't think really belongs in this. The Weatherseed Treaty. I'm just not going to get very much use out of it because it's I don't really have domain in this deck. Let's see here. Eerie Soul Tender. It's just not very good, so I'm going to take that out. Choking Miasma. Okay, that's pretty good. Quarian Beastcaller, that's fine. Phyrexian Vivisector. I need to get rid of some more cards, though. That ability is actually pretty good because there's a lot of cards that revolve around Life Drain in some of the newer ones. Bone Splitters, Cold Conscript, Urborg Repossession. This is hard. It's hard to know how much mana to put into. I think the standard rule is 40% of your deck should be mana. So I have in a 40 card deck, I have 15. Yeah, so I need some more mana. So what can we take out? I can take out the 2 Bog Badgers. They're probably not good enough to be in here. And I'll take out a Broken Wings. I think I have more black, so I'll add in 2 more Swamp. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. I'll add in 2 more Swamp and 1 more Forest. So we'll see how this goes, and if this just really sucks, then I'll change it in the next round. Honestly, I find with limited, if you get even a couple of things that work decently well together, you're probably doing pretty well. Once again, I'm not particularly good at limited, but it is what it is. Okay, Argent versus Civ Light. Haunted Mire, Tailswipe. Okay, that seems pretty good. I'll keep that. At least I got mana of multiple colors, so that's something. I didn't draw very many creatures though. Maybe that was the bad part of this deck, is I just didn't do very many creatures. But it looks like he doesn't have a ton either, so maybe this won't be so bad. Okay, if I die... Looks like he's deciding what to do. Oh, well that sucks. As I said, removal is really good in Limited. Although, I can bring this back, actually. Because I happen to have Urborg Repossession. Okay, so that was a good idea to put that in this deck. So I can just recast that. Cool. So I think I'll play Choking Miasma with the Kicker. And that's going to kill 2 of those, and then that activates the Sapperling ability. Why can't I... Oh, no, it's 2 for Vanquisher Axe. Okay, so no, I'm wrong. Vanquisher Axe is actually not as good as I thought it was. I thought it was only 1 mana to equip. I guess it just... Yeah, okay. Okay, end turn. Okay, I kind of wasted that then. Oh well. It is what it is. During your main phase. Okay, I'll just take that. Be nice if I drew one of those cards that... Okay, so we'll play that. Alright, and I will play Tail Swipe. Choose a creature you control, and I'm going to shoot that. And because I played it on my turn, I get to add a +1/+1 counter. Right, I also have Bone Splitters. So I guess maybe what I'll do is I'll play that. I'll sacrifice a Sapperling. No, actually, no, I want to target that. And I will sack that. And we will attack with Primeval Ward. Okay, so it seems like this... Oh, he just surrendered. All right, I won. I actually won a limited game. That's very unusual for me. The rewards are really good in this game if you happen to win in limited. So because I won once, I get a pack if I win. If I win once more, I get a second pack. So that's good. Plan 9 from outer space. That's an interesting... Yeah, I'll keep that. That's a pretty decent hand. It's a good tempo hand, because I can play something on every turn. I'll probably draw another land, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yep, and then Vanquisher's Axe. And I will play Knight of Dusk's Shadow. The question is he going to respond to it? Oh, okay. That was kind of weird. All right. If this is red, maybe he has like a dragon or something, so these broken wings will come in handy. But it looks like he's someone who just takes a long time on their turns, which is always annoying. Hmm. Oh, Knight of Death Shadow isn't a Phyrexian. Interesting. He'll probably run out of time if he keeps going at this rate. Haunting Figment. Oh, okay, so he killed that guy. Oh well. Alright. Okay, and they'll cast Toxic Abomination. Academy Wall. Okay, I'll play Primeval Warden. Yeah, there's no point in attacking. He just block, and I don't really feel like trading at this point in the game. Or actually, no, because then that would give me the... I don't know. I'll see what I draw on my next turn. I always love tree folk. Just the idea of them is cool. Probably because of like Ents from Lord of the Rings and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. This guy's just taking for fucking ever to take his turn. They really have to do something about the timing in this game. Just because some of these guys, like I said, just take a really fucking long time. Uh, I can't even read it. What was that he played? Gains first strike until end of turn. Okay. So he's unblockable, so I'm going to take the damage, but it's really not that much damage, so I'm not really concerned. So I will play that. What do I have in my grave? I just have the one card, so there's no real point. I will attach that to him. And I'll attack with both. So I guess he just opted to take the 5 damage, which is probably what I would do, to be honest. Um, he does have 20 life. Target creature gets... I can't read it. It's kind of annoying. Like, it doesn't say what it is. Target creature, if the kick, the creature blocks his turn if able, draw a card. Okay. Alright, so it looks like that really didn't do anything. I think he just grabbed that solely to draw a card or two. Alright, and then we will end our turn. So he's playing blues, so he might have something flying, but I have a couple of these in hand. If he decides to do something. Right, I don't have anything to block with. Okay, let me see. Did I draw something good? Writhing Necromass. No, I don't have the mana for it. I can't really cast Broken Wings. I bet all I can do is just attack him at this point. Um, I kind of have to keep Toxic Abomination back to. I guess he's just taking the damage. Once again, it's what I would probably do. It's kind of the most logical outcome. I think he's top decking at this point. I don't think he has anything like really good. Although he just drew a plane, so I guess he did 3-color, which kind of doesn't seem like a good idea in limited. Okay, resolve. So that was kind of a waste of time because I could just recast this. So, all right, let's see. Well, there's no real point because he'll just block with Academy Wall. So it's kind of a stalemate. Like I said, we're just both top decking at this point, unless he wants to play something like really uh, big, like that. Now I could play Writhing Necromass, but I'm not going to. So this is what I've been waiting for. I can use Broken Rings to kill his Djinn. And it gets exiled from the game, and I get a Sapperling token. So that's good. And I'll re-equip that to him. And we will attack. I do kind of wonder if he's just going to concede at this point. Because he really doesn't have anything left. He's just top decking with whatever comes up next. So. And I have some other decent stuff. So. He more or less has to win on his next turn. Or if he had to have drawn something like decent, I guess. Uh. Okay, he drew something decent. It doesn't matter though. Because I have a second Broken Wings. Can we get a second Sapperling token? I think what I'll do. I'll just attack with him. He's gonna have to block it this time. Okay. And that gives me another Sapperling. So. Okay, so Soaring Drake. Is he going to bother attacking me? He can't really attack me with anything at this point. Okay, so this is where it's dangerous because I should be able to win, if not this turn, then like next turn. But I have to not be retarded. Because if I'm retarded at this point, I could just completely fuck myself. So I'm going to hold off on that. I could play Choking Miasma. I think I'll play Choking Miasma on Toxic Abomination. What the fuck? Did I hit the wrong button? Fuck me, I clicked the wrong button. I'm a fucking boomer. I'm gonna have to pull that back. Ugh. So annoying. Oh well. That was purely my own stupidity. combat. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. That was not smart. Oh, well, I killed Academy Wall at least, so that's something. Maybe this was like I was doing a 4D chess plan and I didn't even realize I was doing a 4D chess plan. And maybe that's the greatest form of 4D chess plan of all. All right. Pass. Is he going to attack? Nope, he's not going to bother attacking me. Cult Conscript, Writhing Necromass. I kind of don't want to play Toxic Abomination. I think I'll just attack with Primeval Warden, and then I'll do whatever else on my second main phase. At this point, he kind of has to just jump block it. I don't think he really has any other options. Okay. So that dies. I get another Saproling. I think I'll activate this ability to draw a card. And let's see what I wound up picking up. Just a forest. Okay, well, that's a productive turn. So, like I said, he's top decking at this point. If he doesn't draw something good in like the next turn, he's fucked. I have no idea what it is that he has in his hand. Oh. Okay, so it's one of those shitty return to hand. Uh. Oh, no, I can't do anything. Okay, oh well. Why did he return? I don't get why he returned that to the hand instead of returning Primordial Warden to his hand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, he did 2 damage to me. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, we'll play Dusk Shadow. I'm not going to play Toxic Abomination because at this point in the game, I really don't want to lose any life. Because I'm down to 9. So if he got like a lucky draw or something. Oh shit! I fucked that up. Okay, I could have won the game. That okay, I wasn't paying attention. I could have activated his ability, but I was retarded. So I hope I don't lose the game because of that. Yep, and he surrendered. So there we go. We won two sealed, 2 limiteds. So that means that I get, let's see, how many is it? I think 3 packs now? I get 2 packs if I win. I think 6 packs is the most. I think if you get like 5 wins, that's as much as what the next draft would cost. So I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. We're doing good. Okay, here we go. Let us continue. Can we go for 3 wins? I love you too, Tube Guy. I love you too. If people want to ask me questions or whatever, I'd be more than happy to answer. I'm just kind of, at this point, I'm just sort of narrating what I'm doing because I'm kind of just trying to focus on winning this. Winning one for the team, as it were. Okay. I'm definitely going to mulligan that. Am I going to have to mulligan down to 5? Yeah, I'm going to have to mulligan down to 5. Shit. I guess I'll mulligan 2 lands. That sucks. What do I think of Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is a pretty good game. My biggest issue with Yu-Gi-Oh is just I find it's kind of unbalanced what cards actually do. Because there's no mana system, it's weird. There's also a lot of one-turn KOs compared to MTG. Like, unless you're playing Vintage, you don't really get first-turn KOs in MTG. It normally takes at least a couple. Choking Miasma. Let's see, I'm just going to skip. No point in attacking. If I get one more swamp, then I can use Bone Splinters to kill that. And then I can return him back to the battlefield. So we will just... no block. And I did not draw a... oh well, that's fine. I didn't draw a swamp, but this should work just as well. I guess I might as well counterattack. Oh, okay. I guess not. Okay, I guess that one did not work out. That's interesting. Dawn's Light and Dusk Shadow. They must be one of those cases where they have the mirror images of each other. Okay, I'm just going to take it because there's no real point in not taking it. Shit. I am in the unenviable position of being mana screwed, where I just can't really do anything, so I'm just going to end my turn. I'm just going to have to take the damage. I can't really block at this point in time. Okay. Fuck. Well, I had to lose one of these games at some point. But I don't know. I didn't think I would have this much trouble just getting mana this early in the game. I don't know if I really have anything that can turn this around. There's a forest, so there's something. Yeah, there's just not anything I can really do. Just gonna have to sit here. I didn't get mana soon enough. I hadn't really had that issue in previous games, so I probably just got unlucky this time. So I'm just gonna concede because there's no point. I was gonna die that turn anyways. So let's try this again. You got the Woo Flu. How is the Woo Flu? It was like moderately unpleasant for me. I do wonder though how long it went on for. The Arena Shuffler tends to favor non-land cards to land cards. Okay, interesting. Well, now I have too many lands. Okay, that's all right. I'll go with that then. And I'll put... I don't really want to put any of these on the bottom, but I guess I'll put Colossal Growth on the bottom. Oops. No, not Tail Swipe. Just because removal's so good. I'll play Haunted Mire. Okay, and I'll play Evolved Sleeper and activate its first level. I don't think those end at the end of turn, if I remember how those work. It looks like he's targeting it with something. Oh, no, he's not targeting with anything. Okay. All right. And I will go to Evolve Sleeper. Oh, Lightning Strike. Of course it's Lightning Strike. Fuck. I hate red decks. Okay, and I'll throw Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Yeah, I still have a way because I can. Let's see here. Beginning of the next step. Okay. I have an idea of how to do this, so. Oh, okay. Actually, no, I can just play that now. Okay. I will kill that. And then I will... Oh, wait. Did I do that at the wrong point in time? Yeah, I must... Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. Oh, I stopped him from being able to do that. Oh, that's funny. He played the exact same card. Great minds think alike, but fools seldom differ, as they like to say. Choking Miasma... I guess I will attack. Okay, and he doesn't look like he's going to block, so I'll do a little bit of extra damage. There we go. And I still have that in reserve for next turn. I'm kind of top decking at this point, though, so... But I destroyed his legendary, so... That's got to be something, I guess. Oh, okay, Bone Splitter. Oh, but I drew another creature card, so that's good. All right. So this seems fairly balanced at the moment. We're kind of trading back and forth, which is not a good position to be in, but it's not a horrible one either. So I'm going to play Choking Miasma. Without the kicker. Wait, what? Fuck, it's very unclear. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I fucked that up, but it's very unclear because you would imagine that on the left would be the non-clicker and kicker, and then on the right would be the yeah, kicker. But fortunately, I have. Okay, here we go. Cast with kicker. But wasn't it inversed before? Okay, evolve sleeper and Night of Dusk's Shadow. I'll play Night of Dusk's Shadow next turn. I'll play Evolved Sleeper next turn, I think. Just so I can power him up before I wind up attacking. Question is, what is he going to do? Or I guess she, because it's Chandra. Oh. Fuck. I'm just going to do this now. Okay, Colossal Growth. Activate ability. Activate ability. And swing for 7. Yeah, if only I had played that other guy last turn. Phyrexian Sleeper or whatever, but it is what it is. There's not a lot I can really do at this point in time. It's going to be a close one. And now I'm just drawing mana and nothing else. That's great. Kind of an ignominious way to end this. We'll see if I draw anything decent. Nope, not drawing anything, just drawing mana. You have to wonder about the shuffle some of these times. So. Yeah, I'm dead. I'll just see what my next card would have been. Yep, nothing, just mana. That's great. It's fucking great. It was what, like 3 manas in a row? Was that my third loss? Or is that just my second? Okay, I guess that was just my second. Okay, so let's go. So I did say this was going to be a fail stream, and it is a fail stream so far. Gunter Shines. Is this Ethan Rouse? Yeah, you're right. I should be holding cards, whatever. Like I said, I'm not that good at this game. I'm like not horrible, but I'm not good. So. I'm just someone who likes the game and enjoys it. I'm probably around average in terms of, like, I know how to play the game. I've just never been very good. I'm not good at video games in general. I'm not very good at strategic thinking, like, quickly on my feet. I'm okay at stuff like planning, but just things like this I'm just not the best at. Let's see. Hero play Quarian Dryad. Should I attack? No, I think I'll just end my turn. Okay. All right, let's see here. One top, one bottom. Urborg Reclamation. So I think I will attack with both and see if I can lure him into a trap. Oh, no. Fuck. No. I almost lost the game right there. Sometimes when you're just engaged, you misclick. But that was pretty good. It's interesting that people still kind of fall for that one. I guess he blocked me from hitting him, so that's something at least. Haste Trample. +1/+1 in his haste. I guess I'll play another Cult Conscript to give Quarian Beast Caller that, and then I'll swing for 5. Oh, and he does absolutely nothing. Well, that's good for me. Let's see here. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. I guess I could destroy that enchantment, but I don't really want to at the moment. I'm sure he has something in his hand, so I'm just going to end my turn, I think. Thopter token. Yosha declares war. That's cool. I love Yosha. Yosha was really cool in the Brothers' War. Let's see. Urborg Repossession. Night of Dusk Shadow. You may tap a non-attacking you control. Okay. I think I'll... Okay, so let's see here. Enlist. Okay, and then I'll also attack with Quarian Beast Caller. No, wait. Enlist? I don't understand how enlist works. It doesn't seem to like work. Okay, undeclare, enlist him, and no. Okay. It's so shitty. I just fucking hate the general lack of function that is enlist. I don't know. It just doesn't work. Okay, enlist, attack. Okay, it just attacks. It doesn't look like there's any fucking way to actually like do it. Like I very clearly hit enlist there and it's just not going to do anything. So, fuck. I can't cast Cult Conscript. That's okay though. To target creature and player. Okay, that's fine. Fortunately, he has the ability that allows me to transfer those counters to something else. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna put them all on Barkweave Crusher. Where the fuck did the counters go? What? They just fucking disappeared. Did I just not play it properly? Like, is that the issue? Fuck me. That's really annoying. This game is bugged and unfair. Okay. You know what? I think I'll save Cult Conscript. And I'll play Colossal Growth. You unclick the submit, but I know, but it's confusing because it seems to change often. Okay, Talarian Terror. Okay, I'll play Urborg Repossession with the kicker. There we go. And I win. Orange means something will happen. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay, so there we go. We got another victory, and I get rank up. I think that means I get another pack. So it's 2 victories? Was it 2 or 3? 3 wins, okay. 1 more and I get another pack. Do I want to bet? Okay, I'll bet on getting one. Oh. I can at least cast Bone Splinters, so it's not all bad. Alright, Swamp, and then we'll just swing. I will attack. And I'll play that. Okay, and a third swamp. Okay, nothing really worth playing at the moment, so I'll just attack. And do a little bit of damage. Defiler of Flesh. Menace. May pay 2 life. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll destroy that. Sacrifice Toxic Abomination. And then I'll play Cult Conscript. I think that was a good move. That's gotta be, that was a rare, so that's gotta be one of the better cards he drafted. Writhing Necromass. Let's see. guess I'll play that. Oh, right, I don't have the mana. I haven't drawn a forest yet. Fuck. So I guess I'll just play that and attach it. Or it won't make a difference, so I'm just going to make them think that I don't have anything. Uh, I'm just going to take it. Because if I get a green next turn, I can use Colossal Growth to kill it. Okay, cool. And what to play? What to play? Is Broken Wings an instant? Yes, it is. I think I'll just play that at the end of his turn. I'll see what he winds up doing. Because I can do... Right, I can do either of them. Okay, so if he attacks with that, then I'll kill Writhing Necromass. If he attacks with that, I'll kill that thing. Shadow Prophecy. Colossal Growth. And I will use that on Cult Conscript. And I'll kill that. And that's activating whatever the hell that was. So I think next turn I'll just shoot that. That's probably the most logical thing to do. Be nice if I would draw another... Yeah. Don't really have anything good to pull out of my graveyard. I guess I technically have two creatures in it. Urborg, Legaloif. What's that do? Number of creature card in your graveyard, and its toughness is that -1. No, choking miasma will only kill one of them. I think I'll take a chance and cast him instead. That was probably the wrong decision, but it is what it is. He probably has something, but I might as well try. Okay. No, he didn't have anything. Okay, so that saved me some health. I'll shoot that, and that'll give him a Sapperling token. And I guess I'll play Evolved Sleeper, and I'll activate the first team of that. I at least have some blockers now, even if I'm going to have to probably chump block. Yeah, I'll just chump block. Fuck. um, yeah, I think I'm dead. I don't think realistically there's much I can do at this point in time. I'm at 8 life. I'm just going to concede. So it was not the worst draft, but not the best. I did not do very well, but oh well. We made some memories. I got a couple packs of cards, and at the end of the day, what else can you really ask for? Let's see what the okay. So I got most of my money back. So let's see what came in the Dominaria packs that I got. Twinferno, Sadistic Pilgrim, a couple dual lands, and Leyline Binding. Okay, that's weird. And this is Goblin War Chief. Okay. Well, that